welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. So today is actually a replacement video because I was meant to film something else, but fuck it, I don't want to film that, so I'm filming this today. And I've also got a cup of tea with me because I love drinking my peppermint tea, so I thought let's make it chilled, let's make it relaxed. I'm working on self-love at the moment, so I'm working on like doing what I want. So today I want to do this video instead of what I had planned, and secondly I want to drink my tea. It's not practical though, because when I do like get passionate I move my hands around and I don't want to burn myself, so it will stay there, but I'm drinking it. So you guys have absolutely loved my house tour video. I haven't even introed this video. So yeah, you loved my house tour video I did, which I'm so happy about. So happy to be living here. And yeah, good news, the office has actually now been cleared, and I'm so annoyed that I didn't just wait until my dad came over and helped me. Like I just filmed it and was like 2 days later, oh, it's clear now, like that's gonna make me look so like messy, and actually it's not messy anymore. So today I wanted to discuss the 7 inspirational people who uplift me, who raise my vibe, and who I love to listen to help me feel inspired and get me out of funks. So I recommend lots and lots of people on my channel, and I always like link you to people and like tell you people who have inspired me or helped me. So I just wanted to share with you like the 7 top people who I would follow and who I do go to when I need help, support, guidance, wisdom, and who always inspire me and never fail to lift me. So number 1 is Gabrielle Bernstein. Now Gabrielle Bernstein wasn't actually the first person I came across. Louise Hay was the first person I ever came across in spirituality and law of attraction. So Gabby I kind of stumbled upon maybe 6 to kind of like 10 months into my spiritual journey, and Gabby was introduced to me by a friend who got me one of her books, and I think it was Miracles Now, or that's so bad I don't know the name of the book. It was one of her older books anyway, and Charlotte, my lovely friend, sent it to me. I was like, I think you need this, and it was just perfect. And I think it was Miracles Now. That rings a bell. So that was the first time I came across Gabby, and to be honest, at that stage I didn't fully connect with her. I didn't really like take away what I think I kind of needed. Like Tony Robbins was kind of like my go-to at that stage in my life. So Gabby, like I loved and read her stuff, but I didn't quite connect to it. So Gabby I've kind of really connected to, I would say, in the last 6 to 10 months again. So like I think ever since her book The Universe Has Your Back came out, like that spoke to me on so many levels, and her new book Judgment Detox has again spoken to me on so many levels, and just her videos, like everything she does, and I can definitely relate to her as well. And I think now I'm in like the same life position as she is, and like obviously like this is my full-time career and I want to do like, you know, similar things to herself. Like I definitely relate to her more, and I just think she's got an awesome soul. She's such a lovely woman. I'd love to meet her one day. And yeah, I just think she's really grounding, very like she's very calming and grounding, but like sassy when she needs to be. So I really love that about her, and I love her calming nature and just her positivity. I love her Instagram stories as well, so make sure to follow her on Instagram, because she does like the Gabby cooking show, which I really love to follow, even though I probably will never make any of it because I'm like a terrible cook. But yeah, I love her Instagram stories. I love seeing what she's up to, and yeah, I just get really good vibes off her. And you know, even last night I watched one of her videos and it just brought me to tears, because I was like, Gabby, you've done it again. You've made me have a breakthrough, and like, and it was just like, this is so what I needed to hear, like so what I needed to hear. So yeah, Gabby Bernstein I would say is like my number 1 go-to at the moment, because I just really connect to her, and yeah, her work's like really speaking to me in volumes. Number 2 is Mr. Tony Robbins. So yes, I do know what has been in the press about Tony Robbins recently, but we all make mistakes and we all live and learn. And no, I don't think it was right what he said at his Unleash the Power Within conference about them, because he wasn't really like, if you don't know the story, Google it. But basically obviously there's a movement at the moment talking about like women who've been sexually abused, and he was kind of saying that it's women using it as like a story instead of like to empower them. And yeah, it gets quite messy, but I'm not getting involved in it. Like I still love Tony Robbins, I still think he's a great guy. We all make mistakes. So yes, Moving on from that, Tony Robbins has been my biggest inspiration since day one. Again, I came across Tony probably a couple of weeks into my spiritual awakening. So he has been a massive, massive help for me in my business and in like manifesting the dream man, and, you know, just probably like realizing the power within myself. Definitely, I went to his event 2 years ago, oh my god, 2 years ago this October with my friend Chris, and I obviously got to meet him. I filmed a video on that. If you want to have a look at it, it's in my Law of Attraction playlist. So yeah, that talks about how I manifested meeting him and getting my hug from him, which was like super incredible, and his energy is just contagious. Like, I just wish I could bottle up that energy in that room. It was fabulous. So yeah, Tony's kind of my go-to for business, for motivation, for drive, and to kind of like for more of like a power trip, I guess, of not a power trip, that's like the worst word to use, more of a sense of like, he just motivates me in my career and like in my spiritual journey. So yeah, and I think like the reason why I connect to Gabby more now is because obviously like now I'm way more spiritually awakened. Obviously I relate to a lot more of what she said, whereas before I was kind of still quite new to it. Like Tony would have been the approachable one, whereas like now I'm like super crystals, like angels and spirit guides and everything. Gabby probably relates to me more, and you'll find like you connect to people and then like you'll kind of drift away from people. Like people say it on to me all the time. I had a life coaching client who said like, I watched your videos religiously and then I kind of like drifted to someone else and then I drifted back to you. Like that is so normal, because like it's what you're drawn to at the time, it's what you need to hear and what you need to discover. So like it's totally normal to love people, then kind of like not relate to their content, and then like go back and like find bits which you really relate to. So, you know, these people are here, like even I'm here to like inspire and to deliver and to give you messages. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I still love Tony. I'm always gonna love Tony. But yeah, I'm just kind of like not as much. Like his I'm Not Your Guru documentary on Netflix is fucking fantastic. Like everybody needs to go and watch it. If you haven't watched it, it is phenomenal, amazing, and it will change your life. But yeah, I think he's more of like my power go-to. Like if I need power or like anything like that, like he's my go-to for that. Number 3 is Marie Forleo. So Marie was introduced to me, I mean I've heard of her before, obviously through Oprah, through Gabby, like they've done stuff together, so I knew of her, but I didn't really like actively look into her work or watch her. So my friend Kirsty was telling me about her like a couple of months ago, and I was like, I really need to like look into this woman, like I actually need to go watch stuff. So it was actually when I was learning to say yes to myself and learn to say no to other people more, and to know my self-worth and to stop working for free. That was the other one. And Marie is fantastic at this. Like she's so good for self-employed women and men too, like so good. And she's just got a really like sassy, amazing, unique way to, you know, inspire you and to, you know, show you like how to live an authentically spiritual life. And you know, she's great for business, but I think she's just great at like self-empowerment, independentness, like girl power. I think she's awesome at this. So I've really been enjoying Marie's work recently, because for me, like I've had a lot of things come up in my business, and you know, a lot of things like growing this new business. So she's been fantastic for like that kind of like push in the right direction, learning to say no, learning to say yes to myself. And yeah, she's just a really nice woman, I think. Again, I'd love to meet her because I just think she's got such great energy, and I'm really connecting to her at the moment. Number 4 is Oprah Winfrey. So Oprah's probably like the most shouted about law of attraction kind of preacher out there as such. So Oprah, like I never really knew did law of attraction or spirituality until I really looked into law of attraction and kind of like found all these like speakers and like people who spoke about it, like celebrities and stuff. So yeah, I think like Oprah's a really fantastic woman. I love her shows, I love her Super Soul sessions, I love watching them because she has people on there like Tony Robbins, Gabby, Marie. So you know, like all these people like all work together, which is great because you have all these great energies coming together and like making great content, which like always speaks out to me. So Oprah was in the new Disney film A Wrinkle in Time as well. I absolutely loved her in that, and I think she's just got this like, I know this sounds bad, but like a grandmotherly vibe. And I don't mean to like put age on this woman. Like, she's incredible, and I don't mean that in a harsh way. Like, she's fabulous, gorgeous and amazing and incredible for her age. But what I'm saying is, like, to me she feels like a grandma, like a little grandma of love, where she would like wrap you up and make you cakes and like, you know, like give you, you know, exactly how I'd envision like my grandma to be. Like, that's exactly how I'd see Oprah. And like, she's kind of like my spiritual grandma of like, you know, she's done so much in her life and achieved so much and inspires so many people. Like, her energy is incredible and she just speaks so much truth. So while like Gabby and Marie are kind of like more, you know, my kind of age group and where I relate to them sort of a bit more, Oprah I feel like is the oracle of wisdom. Like, she's the oracle of like, you know, she's done a lot. She's incredible. Like, look at all of what she does. Like, she is incredible. So yeah, I think it is so inspiring what she does, and I'm so glad she works with like other inspiring people, so we all get all this amazing content. And yeah, I always go to her to kind of like, I think self-love definitely for Oprah. I definitely watch her videos for self-love, and yeah, I just think she's like just a really loving person who's good to like, it's good to watch her stuff because you get the energy from it. Number 5 is Kyle Gray. So Kyle Gray I came across again probably like 4 to 5 months into my spiritual awakening. So I first found out about him from his book Raise Your Vibration, which I of course recommend to everybody because it is phenomenal and it has changed my life. I continue to do it like consecutively. Like, I just go to 1 to 111 to 1. Like, I keep doing it because it's so good. Like, the daily practices are so worth doing. So if you haven't read that book, go check it out. It's amazing. So Kyle for me really connected me to angels, and I think angels are probably my favorite kind of like spiritual thing to work with. I'm so connected to them. I really feel their presence and I'm so communicative with them. Like, they send me messages, I can send them stuff. Like, I really feel that angels, like, I've got nailed now. Like, I know who my angels are, and yeah, I just really feel like angels are my calling and like what I feel most connected to. So Kyle has really like helped me to kind of, you know, believe in that more, to connect with them and like, you know, do it in like, I guess, a cool way too. Like, you know, Kyle's a bit younger than Gabby and Marie, like, so for me, and again I can relate to him more because he's a bit younger than Gabby and Marie, so obviously he's more like my age range, so I can connect to him more. And it's, you know, inspiring to see a younger spiritual expert coming out and talking about stuff. And you know, when he was on Loose Women, he did so well, and I was so proud of him because it's so important for us to talk about spirituality in the media and it just doesn't get spoken about. So he was really awesome for doing that. And yeah, I really connect to him because he's young, and it's just so inspirational for me because then I'm like, well, if he's killing it, like, so can I. And you know, I think the way forward is to have like younger experts coming forward who everybody can relate to, definitely. So yeah, Kyle's definitely my angel expert, and I just love his energy. I love his Instagram stories as well. Like, I follow him, and yeah, I just think he's a really awesome guy, like so laid back, so normal, and yeah, he's just awesome. Like, I think it's so inspirational for young people to see that as well. Number 6 is Brad Yates. I mean, if you don't know who Brad is, do you even follow my channel? I mean, I talk about Brad probably more than anybody else because Brad has just changed my life, and he was on my podcast. I've met him in person. He's an awesome soul. So Brad does something called EFT, which is called Emotional Freedom Technique, and it's called tapping. So it's pain-free acupuncture. Now, although like his actual practices don't come across as like highly spiritual, he is a really spiritual person and believes in law of attraction and, you know, the universe and stuff like that. So he does have like a total spiritual turn on things, and loads of his videos are dedicated to spirituality as well. So have a look at his YouTube channel because you can literally release any emotion which no longer serves you. He has helped me come out of my anxiety. He has helped me with self-love so many times. He has helped me with absolutely any funk I've been in, any problem I've had. I've just gone to his videos and felt phenomenal afterwards. So highly recommend Brad's videos. He's an incredible person. He's got incredible energy. So yeah, Brad's definitely been like really inspirational for me because again, like, it proves that, you know, no matter what kind of spirituality you do, like, you can be successful. And you know, like, he's killing it as well. Like, all of these people are killing it. So it's just so inspirational for me to see that. And you know, it's so humbling as well, like when I met him, to see how like normal he was and how loving he was, and just, you know, like, I really connected with him. So I definitely feel like he's definitely one of my like spiritual teachers who I really look up to because he's helped me a lot, and now he helps you guys as well through me recommending him. And finally, number 7 is my friends Kirsty and Selena. Now, I know these guys aren't celebrities or like expert spiritual teachers, but to be honest, the amount of amazing guidance that comes out of their mouths, I think together we could be like, you know, like a new spiritual girl gang of like awesomeness, because when we're together, it's just like crazy. I mean, sometimes I think like, are we actually talking or are we channeling here? Because like I'll say advice to them and I'll think like, where's that come from? And then like Kirsty would just like say whatever I need to hear. If I need a video, she's got that video, she's sent it to me, or she's like this is what I mean. Like Kirsty and Selena are literally amazing to me because they help me so much. They always know what to say, they support and love me unconditionally, and to be honest, like even without them, like they have been such a big inspiration to me and such a big help through my journey. And especially recently, like it just feels like our connection is totally heightened, and I just love being around them. I love how uplifting we are with one another, and they just inspire me themselves because of like how they live their lives, how inspirational they are, how they're following their own path spiritually. Like it's amazing that we all get to do this together, and yeah, they help me out so much. And you know, Kirsty is so inspirational and wise beyond her years. Like I can't even begin. I'm just like, how do you know all this stuff? It's probably like what people say to me and I'm like, I just know it, like it just channels through me. But yeah, so definitely like they're my biggest inspirations as well, and people I love to follow and watch because they're so uplifting, and I get free therapy with them basically, which is great, and they get free therapy with me. So yeah, I think like my friends are definitely one of my biggest inspirational people I love to watch as well. So I will link their channels down below so you can go have a look at them as well, because they're all awesome and I love them lots. So there you have it. There is my 7 favourite most inspirational, and maybe they are influential as well. They are quite influential. So my 7 most inspirational people I love to follow and watch their content when I need to be uplifted, because it works. They're all amazing people. You should all go follow them. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love guys.